The U.S. military activity in Caribbean is intensifying tensions between Washington and Venezuela as new footage from Puerto Rico shows American aircraft on the move. It was on Tuesday that U.S. military aircraft was seen taking off and landing at the former Roosevelt Roads naval base, which includes a U.S. Marine Corps KC-130J, F-35V fighter jets, and a U.S. Air Force AC-130 gunship. According to 4 U.S. officials quoted, the activity is tied to preparations for a new phase of operations that is related to Venezuela. In fact, signs of possible movement have mounted in recent weeks as U.S. positions military assets closer to Venezuela amid worsening relations with President Maduro's government. Also, U.S. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth is set to visit the Dominican Republic, a close U.S. Caribbean ally, on Wednesday, with the Pentagon saying that Hegseth will hold talks with President Luis Abinader and senior ministers to bolster cooperation against drug trafficking. It was on Monday that United States designated Venezuela's Cartel de los Soles, or Cartel of the Suns, as a foreign terror organization, a move that provides new legal authority for actions that target Venezuelan officials. Also, the country's government has rejected the move as ridiculous and accused the U.S. of seeking control over the country's oil and gas reserves. Maduro led a civic military march that was aimed at defending the Venezuelan sovereignty.
With responsibility and love, I tell our people, if Bolivar could build 7 Army Corps to liberate all of South America and secure the independence of Central America and beyond, we must be able to defend every inch of this blessed land from any imperialist threat or aggression wherever and whenever it comes. Stay alert. Stay alert.
Washington has also increased its military footprint in Caracas, deploying the world's largest aircraft carrier and flotilla of warships for anti-drug operations. In fact, since the month of September, U.S. forces have carried out around 20 airstrikes on suspected trafficking vessels in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific region. Dominican authorities say that they continue to cooperate, recently seizing more than 500 kgs of cocaine in a joint operation. With a buildup that's only been accelerating, the head of the Organization of American States, which is the OAS, Albert Ramdin, has urged both countries to de-escalate and engage in diplomacy, saying that the region does not want a war. Fears of conflict have also affected the travel sector, with the Venezuelan government giving airlines 48 hours to resume flights suspended over the weekend after U.S. regulators warned of increased military activity in the region.